Hello everyone. So we streamed earlier in the day. So this is the second stream for the day. And we found the Auto Extractor back at the core at Glacial. However, it hasn't produced that much. So I decided to just leave the game open and sit in the rover and turn the volume off because, you know, I have to work. So there is that. I can't be having like game noises while I'm talking to people at work, right? So that's not a good idea. So the volume is down. The game has been open, I don't know how long, 4 or 5 hours, something like that. At the same time, I looked up on the game Wikipedia. I think it's called the Gamepedia. I'm not super sure. I looked up how long it takes to fill up one large storage canister. And they said 6 hours and 11 minutes. So 400 resources, right? And the thumper needs to thump 5 times to make one resource. I forgot how long it takes to make one resource, but it's like 10 seconds or 12 seconds or something like that. Actually, I can... no, I don't want to look it up now, but because you guys can't see what I'm seeing, right? So you can look that up yourself, right? By the way, there is a rumor that Bangalore Gaming put into motion that the game may link to the Astropedia in the future. So maybe the developers are working on a feature like that. So you know, I stream every day so far. I haven't missed a single day. But if you guys want to get notified, you will need to turn on subscriptions and then click the bell icon. That will give you the notification, and then you can go and look at the you know, the alerts, right? And then you can join, and then you can ask me questions, or you can ask me to do something, and I will do it for you. But now let's go back into the game. This is how it has been for quite a while, right? So I turned the volume down. We had it here somewhere at 80. So let's say here. And I don't even know how much this thing produced. I had it open for, I would say, at least 4 or 5 hours. At 4 or 5 hours, it just slipped one in. Is it full? No, because then the green ring would be lit up. So it is. I had to reposition it once, right? Because the green ran all the way out. I didn't have to mess with any of these things. And also on the Astropedia, I found that you can attach that to a rover. You don't have to package it, much like this large resource canister. I personally named this large resource canister my large resource canister. Its name is Nanocarbon Alloy, because that's what it takes to make it. So where are we here? 377. So that's a lot. That's nothing to scoff at. So in this situation, I don't know quite what I want to be doing. As you see, the paper is pointing down because I did not leave the game. Basically, at the end of the last stream, I just left the game open. And by the way, the game uses up 2 full CPUs. Now, my computer has 4 CPUs, so it uses 50% of 4 CPUs, not counting hyperthreading, right? So it shows up, the 4 physical CPUs actually shows up as 8 virtual CPUs, I guess, and counting hyperthreading, right? So only the physical CPUs are actually active, and they are 50%, just leaving the game open. But then, you know, for work, all I do is like, you know, Slack, email, and occasionally a video conference, right? So I don't need that much CPU for working, right? I'm not like a graphic artist or like a video thing. This is also the reason why I'm streaming, because video editing is really a lot of work. I did some video editing. There's some edited videos that are on my channel. Not many though, because it takes a really long time and it's very extremely boring work, I feel, right? So, oh yeah, I have this thing turned off. By the way, I still have all the stuff from last time, right? Because I did not go to the surface. So it has 77, 79. So allegedly it will work if you are not like sitting next to it. That was one of the hypotheses that I had, that it doesn't do its job when you are unless you're like next to it, watching it. But allegedly that's not an issue. It can do its work without watching it. So one thing that we can do is, I was thinking of making another Auto Extractor and have two work, right? Because if it takes one 6 hours and 11 minutes, or let's just say 6 hours, so it hasn't quite been 6 hours, right? Because this thing isn't full. It still has 20 to go. If it takes 6 hours, right, then if I have two somehow next to each other, I don't know how this is going to work. I need, of course, 2 more RTGs, so there's that. And I can't have the game open like this all the time, right? 6 hours, the computer is just a waste of power, right, to have it running that long. Without, and me sitting in the rover taking a nap, that's just not a good way of doing things. So I think I will make 2 more, and then we will need the wedge again. Maybe 2 auto arms, I don't know. Maybe I will make one of these, put 2 auto arms, right? And then have 2 extractors going. And then we can cut this down to 3 hours. 3 hours is more manageable, right? Then for 3 hours I can do something else. And when I come back, this thing is full, right? At least, I mean, no one needs 400 of any resource. Maybe 400 resin, I can see, but throughout the entire game, right? No one needs 400 of any resource. The only reason to really do this kind of stuff is because of the event, right? If the event wouldn't be going, I wouldn't do this Astronium. Astronium has no use, like 0 use. I think you can't even use it for research anymore, because people used to do that. There's look up on YouTube. I think Vanglorious Gaming actually did that, where the rover is airborne every time I touch this rover. Where he and his wife or girlfriend, not super sure, did a 1 million bytes. And I don't know how they did it. I doubt they did it. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe, my guess would be that happened when you were able to research Astronium. Otherwise, you need like some research items. But, I mean, where am I now with research? Let's take a look. I'm at 381. Right, so I didn't do anything special. I just walked around and did something. But Vanglorious Gaming claims that he did it in just a couple of hours. So to do it in a couple of hours, you need like some kind of strategy. Not like me. I don't really have a strategy. I just like run around and do stuff. So this Astronium, it will fill up pretty quickly here. So we will be able to get that Astronium. But I think having 2 auto extractors is sort of what is needed here. Why this thing is pulling to the left, I don't know. And it was ready to crash. It's like someone is watching me and just like going pull to the left. Wow, it's like I don't know if you guys have seen in the previous stream, right? But I got caught in the gravity well of the core. And so I had to free myself with the rover off of this, right? So the large rover, unless you package it, right, you can't free yourself of anything. You need to sort of drive it out, and that's exactly what I did. I basically took a jump, and then was caught in the planet's gravity again, and not in the core's gravity. By the way, I'm pretty sure that at the center of I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm like physics illiterate, but I think the further away you go from the planet, the less gravity you will feel. Hence, there is, I don't know, because at the space station there is actually, you're actually falling at the same rate as you are orbiting. So not at all. There's only one of these areas where you can do this kind of stuff. But I think the further you go away from the planet, the less of its gravity you will feel. So it is probably true that if you go closer to the core, you will feel more gravity, I suppose. And gravity can mean heat as well. This is how the metals at the Earth's core are molten. They are not molten because I don't know what could people think why the metals are melted. Like from the creation of the Earth until now, they just stayed melted. I guess someone could say that, right? No, they are molten because the gravity creates heat. So I want 2 more RTGs. This will be difficult. I need also tungsten, so for sure. And I don't have a trade platform here. Maybe I can make a trade platform real quick. Oh, my candies are empty. Let's fill them up. I made a screenshot of this yesterday. So what do we have here? We have something for the scrapper. We have carbon because I think I want to make, and this I don't need. This I just picked up in case I want to do something fun. What is in here? Hematite. There's a lot of hematite here. What's in here? Resin, scrap. Did I leave I probably left the graphene on silver. So let's see what we can do here. First, let's put this thing in the scrapper. I did bring helium and nitrogen, from silver with me in case I wanted to play with it. But I'm pretty sure I will need. Maybe I need to make a trade platform real quick. What do we need for a trade platform? Tungsten. So I have to definitely go to silver. There's just no other way. And if you're going to silver, let's think this through. So I'll need to make another auto extractor. And I understand that this is in the future, not for the current thing. We don't need no auto extractor because the nanocarbon alloy is going to be full in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that, right? The auto extractor is for the next batch of 400 because the event is going on. I don't know. We can look this up also for how long the event is going on. So this thing needs rubber, tungsten carbide, and steel. Steel, it needs 2. Let's start with that. I have a ton of iron here from the event. I wish really I could do something with diamond, but diamond, other than making a drill mod, it has no use, unfortunately. So I have all the diamond here. So I have 2 to this. Let's drop off the graphite. I definitely can't make a. Yeah, I need to go to silver for sure. For steel, we need 2 of these, 2 of iron. Yep, and then we need argon. Give me some argon here, please. Let's make some steel. Rubber, I need organic and resin. Organic and resin. I can make that. I don't know where I clicked on this. Plastic, tungsten carbide, I need tungsten, I don't have any tungsten. Hydrazine, silicone, I need that for silicone, that is correct. Steel. Iron, carbon, argon. Yeah, go. I will move these two. They have no purpose on this platform. What is this guy here? Medium storage silo and medium resource canister. Oh, a storage silo, I see. A resource canister is kind of neat. So it says 2 steel. I mean, you can actually position it into the printer as well. Will it take it? Did the printer take it? No, I would have to attach it somehow, right? Yeah, now the printer takes it. I will need to go to silver for sure, unfortunately. 2 steel, then 1 rubber, right? Show me again. 1 rubber and 1 tungsten carbide, and I mean, there's no tungsten in this. And rubber is carbon and organic, right? Do I have some organic here? There's one on the rover for some reason. I must have driven through something. Rubber. Rubber is sort of like the first item. Oh, organic and resin. Forget about your carbon. Organic and resin, no problem. No problem, sir. We have that. There's my resin canister here for whenever I need resin. Now it's no longer full. It was green actually. So tungsten carbide. Maybe I will take this carbon with me just in case. Tungsten carbide. Ooh, it glows kind of nicely. Does it always glow? Did I just not see that glow ever before? That's the carbon. Alright, so now we need tungsten carbide. What do we need for tungsten carbide? We need tungsten and carbon. I don't think you need any gas for it, right? Yeah, just tungsten and carbon. Unfortunately, I don't have any tungsten that I brought with me from silver. So there's that. What we can do is, where's my argon? Here. We can, if we have something to put here, we can, interesting that it's open over there, but it's closed here. Oh, never mind. Hydrogen, argon. I guess this is good enough. I just wanted to finish. How much power does this draw? This draws 6 power. Ooh. I was also thinking of what it would take to make extenders all the way to the core. I came up with 120 of these bundles. You would need 120 of those bundles, which means you need 120 copper. So we have for the tungsten carbide, we have that. We just need a little bit of tungsten, and unfortunately I can't make a trade platform. Maybe I should take 2 tungsten with me so that I can make a trade platform here somewhere. I don't know where. This is pretty full. Maybe somewhere over here. Right, I can get power from over there, make a trade platform here. I don't know if something standing in front of it is preventing the sun. Maybe not, huh? So if I have a trade platform here and there's a shadow from the trade platform, it doesn't matter. Maybe that's the thing. So let's get, what do I need for this again? For the trade platform? Tungsten, just tungsten and iron. It's like really easy. And of course I need something to put the trade platform on. So that's okay. Unfortunately we have to go back to silver. Is there anything that I want to take with me to silver? Maybe I want to take a little bit of soil in case I need to do some weird stuff. I also want to make 2 nanocarbon alloy. What do I need to make that? I probably need steel. Steel is not a problem. This planet is just crawling with steel. Is it done? Yeah, see, it's done. I always keep just 1. because I just don't need more. So now we can put this over here. I have a feeling the stuff is already done downstairs. So nanocarbon alloy. Alright, I need titanium alloy and steel. Titanium alloy is... Oh, graphene. I need to bring the graphene back. Yeah, and then some helium. I have helium here. So that's perfect. So titanium I have here. I do need the graphene container. I need to bring this back with me. So let's bring like a couple tungsten here. Let's go make a quick trip to Silva. Launch into orbit. Let's get going here. Beautiful, isn't it? I like the new clouds. They look more natural, I feel. Alright, so ploppity plop. Silva, let's go. I clicked on you. I definitely clicked on you. I like the interface, you know, that you... Are we already here? I'm pointing at some different planet. Where is the base? This is my starting base, so it's not close to one of those gateway thingies. But there's a whole bunch of flags or markers that are coming out, so... Are we at Silva? This is not Silva? Wrong. No, this is Silva. Why? Where is my base? Guys, where's the base? There. Why is it so like weirdly on the side? It's a little bit further away than I remember it. So I need the graphene. I need the graphene. Is there anything else useful here? No. Where's the graphene canister? Oh, it's probably just standing here and chilling. Graphene, yep, I need you. I don't know how full the thing is. Not very. And then I have 2 coppers and 2 zincs in just in case I want to do something with it, but I didn't think of bringing... that's titanium, right? Yep. Of bringing any tungsten. And tungsten is here. How much tungsten is in there? 29. Tungsten. Jesus. Why was that difficult? Tell me. Why was this difficult? It shouldn't be. I have the gases that I need. I need lithium, right? Let's not forget the lithium. I need 2 lithium. To make the RTG nanocarbon alloy needed steel and titanium something. Titanium alloy. Titanium alloy needs nitrogen. I have that. And I need graphene. I'm taking that with me. And I need titanium, of course. What was the tungsten for? Oh, for the Auto Extractor. And then titanium alloy and steel and helium. So that's really easy. Yeah, the graphene is really the hard part of this. So we are looking good. Let's position that here maybe. So this is tungsten. And then with that, I will actually make a trade platform. And then from then on, we shouldn't have this problem anymore. We could even theoretically get lithium with scrap. And scrap is just... oh yeah, we need to take a look at the hydrogen situation. I still have 1 full tank. But I do believe I put a tank here. Yep. Where's my hydrazine? Was it somewhere over there or no? There's a trade platform here, ready to go. Where did I put my hydrazine tank? Is it all the way on the side, I think? Here, right? So I will put those two halves in and take 2 full ones out. because I don't need them to make graphene anymore. I get graphene from the event. I mean, the sound effects are really cool. I want to take maybe one organic with me in case I need to make more. 2 organic in case I need to make more steel or carbon, right? So let's attach these. And the plan is that I will make 2 auto extractors, and then we come to silver, and I make a hydrazine production line using soil, right, to make graphite. What do you need for hydrazine again? No, ammonium. Oh, ammonium is like really hard to make. You only get 1 per soil. Yeah, 2 ammonium, so whew. And the nitrogen. Nitrogen, I think, because it only needs 1, it's not so much. We'll figure something out. Okay, let's fly back to Glacier real quick. And then we'll take, I swear I clicked. Is it possible that you can get stuck with the rocket in space? You can't land? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Where is Glacier? So my idea is to make something beyond this ring. You know, to have like more stars out there. I mean, I'm always carrying the helmet anyways. There's Glacier. Right, so it doesn't have to, it can be something like, what is it called? The Solo, right? The Solo has no atmosphere. So it can be like stellar bodies like the Solo, and maybe you find like a weird metal on them that you can't find anywhere else. And there is maybe a, you know, a new item that you can produce, but you need to go beyond the ring. Is this here? Yep. So my base, I think, is the first circle. Yeah. So I think the first thing that I will do is go downstairs and get nanocarbon alloy. Nanocarbon alloy is what I named my canister. My canister has a name. Its name is nanocarbon alloy because it's the first item, I think, that needed nanocarbon alloy in its manufacture other than the RTG. How many tethers are on a tether bundle? I don't know. It looks like 434, right? So 11? If this is assuming this is a full tether bundle. Because I was doing the calculation, right? The, let's pick up one of these here. Yeah. We need to kill some time anyways, because we want the container to be totally full. So let's start here and let's race. Right, so I do something like this. What is ping, 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 ping? Why do I hear pinging sounds? So let's start a race. Right, this is about the same. I go. See, it doesn't go as far. So 1, I need to grab it again. 2. 3. So that's, yeah, I mean, it doesn't go as far as, I don't know, I still can't tell anything useful out of this. I have never done this before, this is what I'm doing. Oh, I'm done. So that is you need definitely more of the extenders. Then the tethers go further. Does that make sense? The tethers go further. So you will need more extenders, and the problem is that in an extender bundle there's only 5. Right? If you manufacture one, there's only 5. Please stop annoying me. Right? And this bundle now has 4 because I used one. I don't know if you can see that there's like, for some reason, there's some heinous glare. And I want to show something, there's some heinous glare, but there's one missing. This top one is missing. Maybe you can see it better here, yeah. So you need, the extenders don't go as far, and there's fewer of them on one of those bundles. So, what do we need to do? Get nanocarbon alloy, right? Out of the downstairs. We have now tungsten. I actually want to make a platform here first. See, this is like why I find it helpful to have this thing. Because whenever I want to make something, and I have an idea, I need to do something, I'm out of resin. I'm always out of resin. I said yes. Right? And then you can't be creative, right? If you have an idea and you can't be creative, that sucks. So I don't know where to put the trade platform, but no. Seriously? I will get an extender just to spite you. This is crazy. How do I position an extender without doing this nonsense here? I actually know how to do it. And thankfully this is turned off. No, it has to be the other way. How do I reverse it? Like this? Wow, that has quite a spin on it. There you go. But as you see, this is now directional. But all this thing does is it produces power anyways, right? I don't know. Let's get this. Let's make a trade platform here. This is why I did this, right? Because I didn't want my base to lose power. I actually managed to get hurt unpacking one of these, so there's that. Was that roughly okay? I think so, right? Unfortunately, I think this won't work. What the? Jeez, Luis! Chill, dude! Chill! Okay. I don't know if this is a valid way of doing it. I guess it works. So it should have power still, yeah, that was the idea. Jeez Louise. So, a trade platform, yes, thank you, sir. Compound, tungsten, and iron. My tungsten is over here. So if I ever need any like fancy schmancy stuff again. Compound, tungsten, and iron. Iron I have a ton over there from the event. Oh, and one compound as well. Tungsten and iron. That basically means that you visited all the important planets anyways. And now it doesn't matter anymore. You can have a trade platform. Right? Makes sense. I normally don't get trade platforms. So now, what does this guy need? Tungsten Carbide. Do I have more tungsten? No. Because I only took one. Alright, Tungsten Carbide. Oh, and I need carbon. This is why I bought some carbon with me. So we are basically just waiting for the large storage canister or whatever the thing is called, container, to finish. That's all we're doing here. Tungsten carbide. I like how that looks, you know. It's really cool. So I think what I will do is give you this tungsten carbide so you can make. Wow, it is eager. Auto Extractor, go! Right, because we're making a ton of scrap here, right, I can just put this thing here. It didn't position correctly, I think. Nice. Is it filling up? Yeah, the idea is as soon as the wind turbines kick in, they completely fill up the batteries, and you see they don't quite completely do it. Right, so maybe I need to make another one of these silos. This will take a while to print, no doubt about it. Then we also need another auto arm. Another auto arm, I think, is done by the small printer. Auto arm. Yes. And then we need 2 RTGs. This will be the trick here. The 2 RTGs will be the trick. So we need 2 steels. 2 steels. Definitely 2 steels. Steel needs carbon and already out of carbon. This is why I brought those 2 guys with me. Because I could tell. What do I see here? I thought I saw graphene. I don't. So 2 carbons. Oh, I need to smelter. I need to make that. And I need this guy here then. 2 steels, I need 2 armor, 2 carbons, 2 argons. Do I have like any storage canisters like, yeah, you here. Where I can stage that stuff so I don't have to carry it with me. So those 2 come here. Perfect. And then this is already set. And then these carbons are set. See, this thing is still printing. Jeez Louise. So this will make 2 steel now. Is there like a special button for this? Like a shortkey? Right, because this is enter. Pressing this is enter. Going left and right, which I can't do now, it's just how you walk, right? You just go like this. But it's for the auto repeat. Is there something that I can press? It glows. Look at this. It's like hot and stuff. There's a heat shield on it. It's very cool. And it will also position it to the side, which is fantastic. And then, so we have 2 steels. Now we need to make Titanium alloy, which needs nitrogen and graphene. Nitrogen and graphene. So this one I can fill up again. I wonder, yeah, should be fine, right? It wouldn't just keep doing it because I don't have the automation turned on, I hope. Graphene we brought with us. Soil. Oh, the soil, yeah, that's good. We don't need this. We didn't need it on silver. Did you guys see this nonsense? And there's over 1 million players that have to fight with this every day. So there's 2 graphene I will need, right? Yeah, I'm like this boss. I have a container for graphene, and it's only because the event gives graphene. So what do we need? Oh, titanium. Titanium we have also over here. Titanium, sir. I saw some titanium earlier. It would be funny if I ran out of titanium. I used up a ton because you can actually make storage cellars with it. So, titanium and graphene. Remember the first one that you guys made? Fun memories, huh? So this is titanium alloy. And after that we'll make nanocarbon alloy. Oh, I need a different platform as well. So now nanocarbon alloy. And it will come out gold. A screenshot of it. And then we need, oh, I put it somewhere else. I put it right next to me, it's just turned away from me. Alright, and now we can make RTGs. 2, please. I need also a different storage. I need a large platform A. One more, please. And large platform A. Okay. And we need the wedge. So actually, let's maybe leave this soil canister here because I think I should be fine. What happens if I take the wedge off? Oh, I only have 2 attachment points, so yeah. Yeah, that was a good call. Those are RTGs. Just like this. Boom, boom. There's the robot arm, the auto arm. And then we'll go down, take the canister. I honestly, I don't know what I'm doing next. Let's see. The research is still going. Those 2 columns is just to mark stuff. It's the poor man's way of marking things. I don't know why it like hits the ground and then the next attempt you can drive. So something is different when I'm going down. Slowing down a little bit. See, it's fish tailing. See, bump, and then I just press forward and it works. So don't make the bump if you can go forward anyways. Right? Why are you aggravating people here? It's fish tailing. I was tapping the brakes a little bit. If someone can explain to me these radicals here, that would be useful. I have no idea what to do. I mean, of all the vehicles, I like the buggy the best because I think it has the best mobility. But the buggy on the core level, because the core has very low gravity, you literally push forward and it somersaults. It's so temperamental that it's just like, whoo! It just goes, it just somersaults. It's also possible that this is maybe too steep of an angle, that, you know, you shouldn't do that. But that was my first highway ever that I made to the core. The first one ever. And it worked, surprise. I've never actually used a rover. I've been with the tractor to the core. Not in this game, but in other games. This is how I activated the gateway engines, I think they are called. So nanocarbon alloy should be full now. No, it's still going. That's not a good sign. So the verdict is still out if it works when I'm not here. How full? Did you guys see that? I like totally floated through this thing to my death here. Alright, how much do we have? 95 or 96? 96, I think. In the world we'll see now. It was 96, it's 97. So 3 more. So we're just getting ready here, positioning things and doing stuff. Which reminds me, how will I take this platform back upstairs? Good that I have a graphene here, a graphite here, right? What happens if I put you like, let's say, here? You just kind of fall. Yeah, it's like Spider-Man, man. Look at this guy. I like that about this. It's the only item that does that in the entire game, I think. So we will need this platform here at some point. Right? And then we'll need the wedge. Just something that will be required. This will put like here maybe. Just so that I don't forget. What the heck are you doing? Just so that I don't forget. So one goes on this. One goes on this. One RTG goes on this guy. Because it automatically positions things on the top. And the auto arm is not fast enough to grab it. So it does have power. It gives it 4 power, it's not enough power. And then the other RTG goes here. Is it full? Okay. Let's see what happens when I do it. I mean, it still has 1 RTG on it. But okay. This is like the most amazing thing of these guys. And by the way, this is not 400. We are like on the, this is the third one where we did this trick. So yeah, there's that. The auto arms take 1 power, which I find is a lot, but it's okay. Blue in the back, yeah, that's what I figured. So we'll let this guy fill up. Oh no, 390. I can't read. I mean, I can't see. I can read, I just can't see. It's at 390. I think we call it a day because I don't want to like wait for this thing to play. I will let it finish making an Astronium, then I will turn it off. So we'll be at 391. Then I will retool this thing here. And with 2 auto arms. Then we need to empty, bring it back, because, you know, nanocarbon alloy. I don't have 2 of those. And then we'll start it, maybe next stream. Alright, this is turned off. I will also disconnect it. Then I will take you here. Right, good. Then I will move all these. Actually, I don't need this. So then, where would be 2 good spots? There's a good spot. No? There's sort of. How about over here? How about on this fat cluster? The fat cluster. No, the fat cluster doesn't give any. Here? Oh, it's reasonable. Reasonable. Wow. Wow. Spider-Man is... Oh, by the way, I'm suffocating, I think. Let's get some... Let's get the other one here as well. And apparently they can stand on the rover. Let's try that. Would they attach in the back? He doesn't want to attach on the back, but maybe if the rover is totally empty. My goodness, what the heck? Are you serious? This is why I used the packager. Okay, I'm not going to play with that again. Jeez Louise. Give me a heart attack, that thing. Come on. Ooh, that's nicely full. It's nicely full. Sort of. Can I connect them? Oh, they are friends? Where is your output? Oh, sorry. You can't be friends. We need to rotate you first. Where's the output? Here, right? There's the output. Output 1, output 2. I will angle it a little bit more. Seriously. I think the other one is now in the way. I think that's what's going on. I had like such a good spot here a second ago. This is actually a good spot. Is it a good spot? Can't see. Yeah, it's a very good spot. So, hold on. You're going back a little bit. Did you guys see that when I positioned that thing, the rover started flying? Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, but you don't have power. You see, you don't have power. There's the output here, right? Yeah, the output is here, and here's the output. So hopefully this guy can reach. Maybe. We would have to test it when we come back. I needed a lot of oxygen, as you guys could tell. So they will position here, and I don't want them to go further. So like this, then here. Oh, there's this thing in the way. We have a ton of graphite on the surface. We don't have to worry. Okay. Is this roughly looks good, right? It's connected. And it's connected to these guys here. What can we do here? That's connected somehow. Let's connect you here somehow. Again, I didn't bring extenders. Does it even reach? Maybe I will move you a little closer. No. So we're looking good for this. I just need to get the cable shoved in there. Perfect. So this is now fully powered. We need to test it if it will work. I don't know if it will work. We have to use this up first and then come back. I'm just tapping very, very gently. Very, very gently. And by the way, it never goes in the direction that I want it to go. Okay, that was a little bit less gently, because I think we are out of the woods. So I made those two markers here, right, so that I know go here. The rover is airborne. It's completely airborne. It's like nothing that I'm doing. So why I'm on Glacier? Because I actually guessed that you would be able to collect the holiday event items on Glacier. I guessed. I didn't know for sure. I think I remember from a previous event that was the case. Glacier was one of the planets. Not all the planets have holiday items, by the way. In case you didn't know. There's only a couple of them. There's still low gravity here. This is why the rover is acting up. And I like Glacier, you know. The planet is just, I like it a lot. It's simple. It has the resources that it has plentiful. On some planets you need to be hunting lithium. You know, you're like spelunking in caves for like a couple of lithium. Glacier is not like that. Whatever Glacier has, it gives readily and freely. I like that about Glacier. Glacier even has ammonium on the surface. And it's easy to see too. Glacier has, of course, also compound and resin on the surface. As you see, plenty of aluminum. You do need to dig, right? It does not exist on the surface, but it's plentiful. Oh, I was thinking that's a resource item. It's just some resin sticking out. So we do this now. And that will use a lot of soil. The reason why I have a soil canister with me is if I have to do some digging, if there is an accident. And you know, with me, there's always an accident. We may actually, maybe we should not say it's an accident anymore. With me, it's just, that's how it is. You know, that's how it is. So I will actually take this little bit of soil here and start. I know we have already a ton of scrap. Oh, this one is empty. Yeah, good. Good, perfect. Can I do this trick here where I do... Yeah, hold on. Let's do this. It's going to be epic. You can see that? That's the in-place swap. I love it. So this is empty. I actually will start another resource too. Maybe I shouldn't have used this one. Why not? Today they want to go this way, so that's how it is. I can't necessarily... I can't walk with this thing, right? Not that well. No. I made it through somehow. Where's my canister? There. So, let's, maybe I will take a screenshot just so that I see how much I have. I'm totally clicking C. No, probably not. And now let's release the Astronium. So my hope is having 2 auto extractors will cut the Astronium production time from 6 hours to 3 hours. That is my hope. Okay, this thing is already full. Let's send it off. Bye bye. And that's what we are going to do for the next half hour. It's going to print a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm not making a mountain anymore because that was cool for graphics, but you guys can look at that at the previous one. But it was also troublesome. These things were like all over. They were like over here and over there and here. There was like a mountain of 400 of them. Okay, and the 2 auto arms will be able to serve this really quick. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I still think 1 power for an auto arm is a little bit much, to be honest. That's what we are going to do now for the next half hour. Is this one empty here? Yes, it is. I think there is one here. Okay. Give me. What happened? It is attached to this one here, right? Okay. We need an empty one. How do I make an empty one? Hold on. Yeah. There's just a clicking everywhere. It's almost done. It gave me one. It gave me another one. They look pretty though, no doubt about it. So while the rocket is away, we do housekeeping stuff. We need a wedge here. Should I make one? Or should I use the... let's make one. I can probably shred it if I don't need it. Large storage... thingy. There. No, why? This is terrible. And see, now I have presents. My goodness, and there's... Actually, I caught it in mid-air. That was pretty cool. So I got buttons. I think because the buttons don't work on this specific platform here, I think what I will do is I will just extract them. There used to be, when you stand here, the printer would stop. It doesn't do that anymore, thankfully. Thankfully, it doesn't do that anymore. I don't know, do I want to shut the buttons? Maybe not. Is this still going? Have I a place to put the buttons? No. Everything is already pretty full. Oh, we wanted to take one of these. Yeah, we don't need necessarily... Oh, I can put the buttons here. Man, this shredder is going to town. How is the canister situation looking? Good. Good. The canisters, it can clear out. Ah, I tried to move it, it didn't want to. The rocket, of course, is already bad. The rocket has priority. We are the servant of the rocket. What's that? I mean, sometimes there are slight bugs, but nothing too traumatizing. So we can put this on here again. And of course we have all this full of soil. And we'll need it. Rocket is back. We're the servant of the rocket. Oh, give me another bauble. No. They should have like a safety railing for the auto arms. They should have a safety railing for the auto arms. This is full of Astroneer. We're basically just waiting for scrap to land. Probably for the Astroneer we could have a smaller. Like, just a medium storage would be fine. The medium storage is here really speed it up because the source centrifuge can centrifuge while the robot arm is moving in. And look, it just as it takes the last one, it finishes. Do you see that? It's perfectly, I mean, it's probably just coincidence, but it's perfectly timed. I got more buttons. Why? I don't know. It gave me, did it give me a bubble? We are a servant of the rocket. Just checking here real quick. Because I thought it gave me a bauble, but it didn't. Let's do this trick here. Hold on. Yeah, yes, camera. Yes, thank you, auto camera. Thank you. The auto camera is really great, except for when you are perfectly positioned. But then it is not that great. So I think now what we need to do is we need to get the soil from here. Oh, I thought it would switch it. No, it doesn't switch. Is this one empty here? I think it might be. Oh. How much is left? 0. Does it have like a light when it is empty? Let's. That works. That is amazing. That works. That works. That works. Does it have like a light indicating it's empty? Yeah, it's white. Alright, let's see. So we're basically making scrap like crazy. Oh. You guys saw what happened, right? These auto arms. We need to make like a safety railing. Why I got more buttons, I don't know. But it seems to be a little bit random now. There's a lot of bubbles, man. Each rocket is worth 600 and it costs 500 bucks to send it off. That's the price to pay. So we're looking good here. How's the energy situation? My mixers are running, my batteries are full. Beautiful. Is this thing turned off? Now it is. How's the canister situation here? This is why they work like this. You need to sometimes check. Canisters look fine. If I say that they seem to be going a little bit faster today. I got more buttons. Now I'm being cursed with buttons. More buttons. I mean, at least it's different. I'm getting different things now. But the buttons, I almost feel like I have to play. Because I have another 12 on silver. So now the plan is, we run through the 400 Astronium, go back down, take the, what is it called? The resource canister with us. Start the manufacturing, and then we go to silver and make a hydrogen manufacturing plant. And in the 3 hours that it takes us to do that, hopefully this thing will have mined enough Astronium to be full, and we can repeat this thing again. Right, because I'm using the 2 Auto Extractors, I'm cutting down the time from 6 hours to 3 hours. And I hope that the Auto Extractor works when I'm not around. We don't know. I mean, it should, but doesn't mean it does. I'm the servant of the rocket. Hopefully this will work. Are we out of solar? No, not quite. Astroneer is maybe a third gone. When I refill these canisters and when the rocket is away, I would take a little bit of a break. How many was this left? I think one. One. Although the one is written a little bit weirdly, it could also be a 7. So we need another resource monster. You saw that? Hot swap. Call this hot swap. Oh. No, I'm getting more resources. Oh no. For the longest time I was running around with like a piece of iron on my back because I couldn't see it. You know, like you can't see that it's there. For the longest time I had like a piece of iron on my back. This is empty, right? It is really powerful that you can actually check the status without... Okay, I wanted to do a... No. You know, the hot swap would have been necessary in this situation. The hot swap would have been necessary in this. The hot swap was a mandatory hot swap. The rocket is back. Servant to the rocket, servant to the rocket. By the way, I still need to get rid of the previous present. If I'm not on the ball, man, this thing fills up. It comes back with presents, and I still have the old presents on me, so I have to be really going here. This is why I'm saying the present should be automated. There should be sort of like a mailbox, like some container with a latch on it, you know, and you just go and take, if you want something, right, it can store infinite amount of stuff, infinite. But if you want something, you take it out, then it exists forever on you. That was my idea with the mailbox. Wrong. Right. Was there still like a way to do like a hyper speed when I'm walking? Because I'm the slave to the rocket. Alright, it finally caught up. It's now waiting for scrap. That's it. Now I can take a break and we are halfway through. Jeez Louise. We got these special matches. They have the old sulfur. Oh, it's full. Oh my goodness. There is no hope. I'm gonna have to say it's fast. No doubt about it. So we finally caught up. Looks good, I think. We have 2 sources for just making scrap. And they position it on this here. There's 2 printers there, but for most time only 1 printer is running. And then the printers make soil canisters. There's a lot of soil canisters. That's usually the case. The shredder is the bottleneck. We would need like a second shredder to speed this up a little bit. I let the soil run out just to clean up the canisters, and then I will use it again. Was printing so slow? Did you guys see that? Are we out of power? We might be out of power. I need to take the RTG and put it on here. Yeah, we have power again. We were so long without wind that we lost power. Definitely shredder. Once the soil runs out, the canisters run out, I will shred the buttons, fill up the soil again. Yeah, we have a little bit of a backlog here. The soil is still going on this one there. I think the left one, the top one is out, so to say. Top one. We will probably have to make 2 soil centrifuges for hydrogen production as well. The shredder is fast. You can't complain about the shredder, but not fast enough at that volume. By the way, this item here is to make glass. Top row. I repurposed the top row, this one here, to make resin. So that we just get more scrap going. But initially it was set to glass and scrap, so that I can make the stellar objects, I think it's called. See, it clears out the tanks pretty well. All right. When we did 400 cosmic baubles, the auto arms, the pile was so huge that the auto arms couldn't grab everything. So let's see if you can shred this. Yes. Then we get more solar. It's kind of, yeah. I was thinking, you know, if you open the canister, it releases on the platform. But the problem is, then it chokes everything else. So what I'm doing here, I'm the slave to the rocket. What I'm doing here is, because I'm using two auto arms, right? I sort of make sure that this large platform B does not get crowded with one resource only, right? That's the trick, and the printer will pull from anywhere here. It doesn't care. This is why we have that good contraption, right? Because I tried it, my first try was I had actually two medium storage resource canisters, right? And you say exit, they just fill up the entire platform. Two more. One more. I wish you could do like some alchemy, that you take a resource and make a different resource out of it. No. And when the storage silo, the storage canister is empty, we'll take it downstairs and make more stone. And then, hopefully on this stream, and then next stream we'll go and make hydrazine production on silver. One more, right? I mean, afterwards, one more. Yeah, they really missed automating this platform. And the button doesn't work on the platform either. You know, the storage full or empty button doesn't work on this platform. Oh. Two more. One more. Oh! Oh! Two more. One more. Still more. I was holding it. Apparently, you don't even need to put it on a platform like this. Where's the storage canister? The other one? Did it fall through? There are 2 empty ones, right? I mean, I'm certain that there were 2 of them. Hmm. You lost the storage connector? Maybe. When this thing fills up, I don't know what to do else. What else to do with it? Graphene. I'll shred these. If you lost the storage canister, it's fine. I can just make new ones. Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. Oh, food. There was like 390 or something like that, Australian. But I don't want to like just have my game open while I'm working for like hours. It does need 2 full CPUs. This is a 4 CPU desktop with hyperthreading, so I have 8 virtual CPUs. So 4 of the physical CPUs are busy 50%. I don't know what CPU I have. I can look this up. Tell you guys later. I think it's an i7. But I stream every day. If you guys want to get notified, you will need to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That will tell you when I'm streaming. And I don't play without streaming. Whenever I play, I'm going to be streaming. Probably the canisters need to clear out a little bit. I like that you can prime the robot arms with what they should take. That makes it really useful. But on the other hand, I also would like if the robot arms unprimed would not pull away printers. Two more. So you need this solenoid hole to process 400 Astronium. We have 2 more cell canisters, and it really takes a long time to fill up the solenoid, so and we have, what, 88 Astronium left, and 2 more soil canisters. I like the indication that you can see it from here, that's really nice. I wish this would have a too, you know, like a ring or something. Oh. Where are we? 100,000. 100,000. This is broken, I think. This is just generic. The two auto arms here are only useful when you have a scrap built up. Then it's really nice to have them. And we'll get presents. Hopefully it's not buttons. Because I need to shred the buttons and the shredder is busy. So it's halfway full. So the printer, I will tell you guys later, buttons, no. Two more. $65. Two more. One more. One more time. Let us celebrate. So the printer will try to print 4 high. If 4 high is full, it will print the item inside the other item and then drop it from like, I don't know, maybe 6 high. If that 6 high drop location is full, the printer will print the item and it will spawn under the surface. I can't see. I think we're good, but yeah, we're good. I'm letting the canisters clear out. There will be presents, so I need to pick up the presents, check the canisters, refill the soil. The canisters are still stacked up. It's just the soil centrifuges are empty, but there's still resin on them. So we need to wait for the canister buildup to come down. Oh, it put some resin here instead of there. I was afraid of that. I had something blocking it before. Are we full? We're full. The canisters are still stacked up. The 2 auto arms was a good idea. I need to put something here. We are out. Okay. $33. One more. We're now at 104,500. There's a slight stop when it fills up and the auto arm picks it up. That's okay, I think. I mean, we can make it faster, but then we need a large platform A. I'm going to put this guy on, and yeah, this way we can regulate the storage. Yeah, too bad this thing is not automated, right? They started the event and they didn't automate this. You can also not automate it with a storage sensor. So the devs went on vacation, forgot about this one. How many? One more? One more. Um, 14. My research chambers are empty. It's not going to come back with presents, and I need to get rid of presents anyway, so let's do that. Yeah, it would be great if there would be like a mailbox, you know, and the mailbox can hold indefinite. Maybe it times out after like a month or so, right? To make it fair. All these candy items we got at the core. I don't know if other cores have candy items, we need to see. There's actually one item, the Lego looking item, that's gives 12,000. These ones give 11,000 something. I'm sure that's like on some Astropedia, hopefully. So we're all empty here. This thing is full again. I definitely, this stream, I want to take this down and see if the Australian production works. How are we looking at the canisters? I don't think it can quite pick it up here. Where's my cursor? Actually, I cannot see my cursor because it's so much light. I think here they could be fine. One more. There's actually one escape. Now we're getting presents again. Trying to keep it flat. How's the stream doing? 2 hours. I think it will fill it up immediately. No, one more. And the source centrifuges are empty, so that's it. Dropping off presents. Yeah, they should make a post office item where the presents are being delivered, because this is a little much here. I forgot. I'm going to fill this up with graphene. I'm telling you. How much graphene is in there? 27. Oh. Forget about all this stuff here. Candies are researching, good. I think this is it. No more canisters, right? No more canisters. Looking for runaway canisters? Nope. So we're taking this thing back with us. Is it empty? It must be empty. It's empty, zero. Right, because there's no Astronium here and nothing is sticking out, so it's empty. So that's all the Astronium. Perfect. Yeah, I know. Let's put it... Oh, gosh. This game. I thought it was locked, right? I thought it was locked. Alright, so we're going down and starting the Astronium production. Obviously it does not produce Astronium when we are not playing. But the idea is I can then go to silver, do something else, while the Astronium is being mined. We also need to get some soil, but I don't know if I want to do that today. Getting soil is extremely tedious. So definitely going down, positioning this. See, on land, the rover is really easy to control. But when the gravity is lower, then it gets tricky. Did I say something? Did I say something? I said nothing, right? Still, that was easy to recover from it. Right, now I need to pay attention because low gravity will start. And there's a plant in the way. I like how they implemented cars in this game. You know, making cars is difficult in games. You need to respect that. Right? So the idea here is that the two auto arms can access these guys. I don't know if this one will be able to. Let's see what we can do. This goes here. And then we turn the thumpers off. Let's turn this one on here and see if the auto arm will be able to pick it up. Is it going? Yeah. It needs to go 5 times. So each of those needs 8 power. So that is already four RTGs. So this is late game, right? Obviously. Maybe I should take a screenshot. Yeah, perfect. So let's turn this guy on. Let's see if the other auto arm can pick it up. Probably I don't even need to, but let's see. And the RTGs are up here just to block, because the Astroneer will be deposited up here faster than the auto arm can grab it, and then it's sort of out of range. So you would need to sort of position the auto arm to grab from here, which I find this may be more challenging. I like how they grow. Yeah, beautiful. So 3 hours. This will take 3 hours. Just how it is. But at least tomorrow we go to silver. Tomorrow we go to silver and do hydrogen production. Okay, this is good. Just a tad. Whenever the rover is airborne, you can't. And so we need to see, right? When we come back from silver, we will check again. And if there's nothing in those things, then they don't work when you're not on the planet. So maybe I should go to silver first and then do soil collection. The soil collection is on this planet. But I think research chambers work on other planets. I'm going a little bit faster than I should. So I'm getting 60 frames. My graphics card is totally keeping up. If the game is jerky, then the game generates 60 frames of jerkiness. So that I can't fix. I can't buy a better graphic card to make the game run smooth. There were a ton of performance updates actually. Because initially the game was rendering resources inside the planet which you couldn't even see. So they fixed that. Now I'm just going full speed, as fast as the rover will go. There's my stalactite, he's my friend, he doesn't block me. I don't destroy it. It's also the first time ever that I went with a rover to the core. I highly recommend it. And use the large rover, don't use anything else. I tried the buggy. The buggy, when you speed up down at the core, it just makes a somersault. It's very temperamental. I tried the tractor. This is why the tractor is here. The tractor is okay, but not as good as the large rover. The large rover is really supreme in low gravity. Make sure not to hit the wrong button. Solenoid. Done. Right, and we fill this all up. Something. I don't need a whole lot of resin. If I come across resin, how much resin do I have? 26, so 8. Actually 6 resin. For it to be full. This one is getting full. I don't know what to do. Maybe I will just make 12 RTGs or something like that. Call it a day. This is scrap. So the entire, there was like 390 something Astronium in it, in the large storage canister. That was all deposited here. This thing is completely empty now. There's quite a bit. And of course each auto arm uses up 1 power. This is why the batteries are like discharging like crazy. And this is why I have that many windmills. I actually intend to make this windmills as well. So maybe I need some organic. How much organic do I have? 1. I need 3, so maybe 2 more organic. I can pick it up somewhere. So I guess this is going to be it for the stream today. I only play on stream. What I'm doing now is I'm going in my spaceship and exiting the game. I don't play off stream anymore. Because why would I play and not stream, right? Might as well if I have the capability. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.